רבותיי.
Again, we're learning the halachot of borer, separating good from bad. So halakha says, אסור ליתן בשבת אוכל ופסולת בתוך מים, כדי שהפסולת תסוף על המים. One is forbidden to fill up a bowl of water, throw in fruit together with it, garbage that's going to float. Now the garbage is going to float to the top, the fruits are going to go to the bottom, and I'll just get rid of all the garbage, and now I can have the fruit, because that is a form of borer. Even though you did not do anything physically with your own hands, all you did over here is fill up a bowl of water, put in everything in, and the garbage floated up by itself. That's also considered borer. However, all this is when it's going to float up to the top, and this way you are going to separate it. However, if you're trying to clean fruit, which most people would like to wash their fruit before eating, even though you're taking away the garbage that's on the fruit, but that's the way of eating, and therefore one would be allowed to take apples or grapes or whatever it is that he wants to eat and rinse it off with water in order to get rid of any residue, any garbage that may be actually stuck to the fruit, and then one would be allowed to eat it. This halakha again would apply to all fruits, vegetables, anything that a person wants to wash in order to remove any garbage that's on it. One would be allowed to do it. The halakha that we just mentioned before is where you have other residue that's mixed within the fruit. Sometimes they used to have straw or other things where you put it in and then the straw would float to the top. That would be asur to do, because you're separating the garbage from the good. However, over here where it's actually together, it's on it, and one would be allowed to do it. Also, one would be allowed to wash fruit if a person wants to remove any kind of, all the sprays that they use outside, the chemicals and all the garbage that's put on to these fruits. Many times people want to remove all that from the fruit in order to make it edible and healthy for a person to eat. One would be allowed to do that on Shabbat, and there's no problem. However, one should be careful. When washing fruits, he should not use a strainer. One should not use a strainer to wash fruits, as that is a keli that's meyuhad for separating different things. And therefore, if one would like to wash their fruits, you should wash it in a bowl. Then you take out the fruits from the bowl, and you could set it up, give it to the guests, whoever, or give it to your family in order that they should eat it.